Well, hey there. I'm Kimberly Ferguson, CEO and founder of Emerald Expectations Accounting. I'm so happy that you're here. The Emerald Corner is a place where life and business meet. So we want to share with you the process of running a business while maintaining a life with your loved ones. In today's video, we're going to be continuing our series on communication and how to become a more effective salesperson. We're going to be specifically addressing the issue of communicating your value or your offerings value to a potential client. There are multiple ways to show the value of your offering, and each of these methods is going to be effective for different types of people. So we're going to talk about what each DISC personality looks like and how to communicate your value to them. But first, let me just start by saying I am not a DISC expert, okay? But we will be talking to one in the near future, so stay tuned for that. Now let's go ahead and break down who we are talking to and what they might look like, okay? So the first one is dominant. So D for dominant. Results driven, determined, and direct. These people are more likely to be CEOs and leaders and drivers, okay? And then we have I, which is the influencer. So these people are enthusiastic, outgoing, and persuasive. You're more likely to see them as real estate agents or insurance agents. The next one is S for steady. So these people are thoughtful, they're supportive, they're patient, and you will most likely see them as teachers, therapists, maybe even customer service. And then the last one is C for conscientious. These people are precise, analytical, and they love details. So you're going to see these people most often as engineers, software developers, and maybe even scientists. So keep in mind that you also have a DISC profile, okay? And that means that you have a tendency to communicate in a specific manner. However, when you're trying to sell someone on your services or your product, you want to make sure that you're communicating to each person using their DISC profile. Now, determining somebody's DISC profile is kind of an art in its own, so don't beat yourself up if it takes you a while to learn how to do this and to pick up on other people's profiles quickly, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about how you can convey your value to each of these particular people, okay? So let's start with the Ds. So let's show them how much time this is going to save them and what the results are going to be. These people are absolutely uninterested in the details, completely. They don't care about the specifics of the transaction or the processes that you're going to go through to help them. It doesn't matter to them. Use visual aids and action words in your presentation. Show them big ideas and high-level planning. Try to get straight to the point and make direct eye contact as much as possible. And if you're meeting in person, make sure that you give them a firm handshake. So the next we have our high I's. So let's show them that you're friendly and personable. In most cases, this person cares more about forming a relationship with you than the actual service or product that you're selling. They care more about liking you and trusting you than almost anything else. So ask them open-ended questions, let them do most of the talking. More likely than not, they're actually going to talk themselves into working with you if they like you, rather than the other way around, okay? Try to keep your actual presentation visual and brief. Use hand gestures, make eye contact, and you want to do what you can to appear warm and familiar to them. Express your appreciation for their time and seek to create a genuine connection. And then provide them with some notes to review later if needed. They don't really want the details on the call, but they might be interested in some of them after they're kind of reviewing it and stewing it over a little bit. So the next one is the high S's. So let's go ahead and show them the feeling in your proposal. These people are comfort driven. You might know them by their sweaters. And if they're a female, they're probably their lack of high heels. If you become aggressive, action oriented, or make bold claims with them, they are likely to shut down and shut off when it comes to your sales, okay? You need to create a warm and comfortable environment for discussion. Try to ease into the sales process and apply no pressure. When you ask them questions, make sure that you give them time to respond. These people are comfortable in silence. So if you're not, you are going to run them over and they will not buy from you. So focus on how you can make them feel with your solutions. Again, with these people, details aren't super important, but they might want them. So make sure that you have information about yourself and your offer prepared, but maybe let them ask about it. And then the last one is our high C's, so our conscientious people. Let's show them the value in monetary terms or in actual tasks and processes. These people are going to want all the details. Probably even more than you can imagine if you're not a high C yourself. They are going to ask you a ton of questions. You need to make sure that you're on time and be prepared for the meeting, having done research beforehand. These people are extremely objective and calculating, so you will not be able to appeal to their personal side. Give them time to think and process once you've shared information, and leave room to learn from them. You never know what they might share. Never make any statements that you cannot back up with facts. And try to use formalities like Mr., Mrs., Sir, Ma'am. And if in writing, make sure your grammar and spelling are correct. For these people, I recommend limiting your options to 2 or 3, and then explain what exactly is included in each option. Provide them with a detailed review of the meeting as well, and don't be afraid to give them a few days to think on it. These people are most likely not going to make a decision on the first call. Well, what do you think? Which of these tips did you find most helpful? I'd love to hear more about it in the comments below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video.